delivery of the window, so I'll be video installing that at some point in the near future. So this is my window. I've got the window with the sliding catch on it, and then we've got a bonding kit here. So I've got primer, adhesive, some applicator, and then a internal like U-channel, exterior finishing strip as well. I'm just double checking the dimensions on the window. So we got 520 wide by 1120 long. So what I'm going to do is check the same dimensions in here, because I'm probably going to just follow this edge around here, but I just want to check that the window is actually long enough. So we have 1120, and then so if you measure into there, so 1080, so that's fine. And then we got 480 deep. So if we cut along this line here, all the way along here, all the way along here, you know that the skin of the van will still be within the area of the window. So one more thing to check is that those dimensions will allow this to sit in the hole. So we got 380, 400 basically, so that's fine, by about a metre, so that's also fine, so that will fit within that gap. I've now got my 4 holes in each corner, and then what I've done is just ran some masking tape down the sides fairly straight, and then I'm just going to follow this line with the jigsaw and cut out the panel. I've cut the hole now, so what we've got to do is knock all this adhesive out. So use a Stanley knife, chisel, hammer, whatever, and this bond here between the inner skin and the outer skin has got to be removed. All the way up there, a bit in the middle there. One thing I should mention is that with the window, the reason I took out all of the adhesive on between the two skins and then bonded it flat together was because I was planning on using the rubber U-channel that I hit on to tidy up the edge, and then afterwards when I got inside the van I realised it'd be much better to build a windowsill like this. If you are building a windowsill, you're planning on doing this, and you don't need to hit the adhesive out, because there's no reason for the two skins of the van to be bonded together. So I just wanted to mention that, because if you're planning on, like I said before, if you're planning on having a windowsill, then don't waste your time doing it. You don't achieve anything by doing it. The reason I did it is because I was planning on having the U-channel, and then afterwards I realised how much nicer it would be to have the windowsill in. So yeah, my advice would be don't bother unless you really don't want a windowsill. But I think it tidies it up really nice, and it gives you a little bit, makes it a little bit easy to mount blinds or curtains as well. So yeah, I think overall, don't waste time with the skins of the van, knocking out the adhesive and stuff. Just go for a windowsill would be my preference. If I was to do it again, I wouldn't bother with any of that. So I just wanted to mention that in this video, so we're clear on what that is and why you need to do it. I've got rid of all of the adhesive out of the whole channel around here. So what I've got to do now is, you see the inner skin, you've got to get the outer skin below this lip so you can clamp it together and bond it together. So what I've done, I've marked out a new line with the tape, and then I've chain drilled the corners. Same there, same there, same there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow this line with the angle grinder, and then this outer skin will be below the inner skin, and I can clamp it all together and bond it together. I've just been around with the angle grinder and cut the outer skin, and then I've gone around with the Dremel and tidied up the edge. So now that will sit below there, and that will clamp it. So I've got my grips here, I've just put some tape around it to protect the van. And what I'm doing is going around, and I'm just clamping it like this, just to bring it in a bit closer. Every little helps. So now I'm going to go round and fill the channels with the adhesive. And then clamp it shut. So I've got my wood, got my clamps, so I'm up there ready to go. Wish me luck. The two skins can now cure overnight, then it'll be ready for the window tomorrow. As you can see, I got a bit desperate with clamps and had to go with any means necessary. The window fitting has taken a lot longer than expected and made a massive mess, so I'm just going to have a bit of a tidy up and then carry on. Got a nice clean van now. The skins are bonding together. They're drying as we speak. So I'm going to leave that overnight like that. I'll cover it up with something, but it's not forecasted to rain or anything, so I'll leave it overnight to dry. And then hopefully tomorrow we can get on with fitting the window, which is what I wanted to do today. I wasn't happy with how the bottom part of the skins are bonded together. They started coming apart and just wasn't. I went to put the window in and it was just like, there's no point in rushing it for another day. Just wait and do it right the first time. And it's just started to get a little bit rainy, so I'm going to pack up, cover this up, and then hopefully tomorrow the window might go in. So after a couple of days of drying, this seam is bonded together properly now, so I'm ready to put the adhesive round and the primer, then the adhesive, and install the window. If you're applying this exterior trim, then it's important to not block the drain channels. So just cut your trim and then restart it again there. So make sure you leave the 3 or however many you have drain channels free from the seal. But other than that, it goes all the way around. Whoa. Whoa. Primer. Let's go. Dong 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 dong. Oh dear. That's a pretty good start. try and avoid getting it on the actual van. Or should I just go for it like that?
Yeah, that might be a bit of a neater way of doing it. You're going to see that bit anyway, aren't you? Just
applying the primer to the window as well. That dries very quickly, so a couple of minutes maximum, that'll be dry. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll lean the top in first.
Yeah.
Right. I got them out. Oh, you got them there?
I don't think we need to.
Or just go straight up?
Yeah.
Okay, can you
Or
try
we'll
and...
lean the top in, like you said.
Yeah. You got it, Ads?
I've got it.
You can't hold it, no, Adam can't hold it. So lower. Happy there?
Got it, Dad? Yeah, I've got it.
Are you happy your left side, Adam?
Yeah.
How happy? Just a quick note, with these drain channels, I recommend not putting too much adhesive on the van in these locations. I put too much on and I was testing them just to make sure they weren't blocked. You can test them from the inside to check that the water drains out, and one of them, this one here, wasn't draining out, so I had to put a little thin bit of wire through and cleared it all out. But that's one top tip with this. If you've got this type of window with the drain channels, don't put too much adhesive in those locations, because when you press the window against it and it spreads, then it will block the channel. So just be aware of that. I'm so relieved the window's now done. So that's a very good job ticked off the list, and now there's not a massive hole in the side of the van, so that's also another positive. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.